At a shadow.
I'm gonna wear it like this.
No.
I think you can see the stormtrooper.
Peor la cosa.
The stormtrooper. What's up, guys? Welcome to the bar. I'm up. Let's get in this. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Benji and Anthony here, and welcome to the bar for the review of
Force Awakens. Came out in 2015, directed by J.J. Abrams.
So we're doing this because of Rogue One coming up this Thursday, so hopefully you guys can join us for that. And you know what, guys? Let's get into it.
The Force Awakens, which is the latest chapter in the Star Wars saga that started out in 1978 by George Lucas. We get to see Rey, Finn, all these new characters. Ben says that he kind of feels that it's like a copycat of the first Star Wars. I somewhat agree, but I think this is better because of just the fact that we have a female lead. Rey, played by Daisy Ridley. And I just really enjoyed that. I like when people include other races or other, demographics into the mix, and it's about time.
I agree and disagree as well, because the one, I do like Rey. I think she's amazing in this. I think she's my favorite character overall, besides another one, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But to me, it's another, it's like Vader with Kylo Ren.
It's like a rehash of something?
Yeah, it's the same movie all over again. It's just copy and paste. I feel like they made this movie more for it, and bringing in those new fans and kind of having that new crowd, while at the same time keeping that old school love interest from like the original, how you just
like pulling at our strings for the fans that have been around since day one.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. And to me, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It was something I enjoyed. I love the special effects. I love a lot of the camera shots. Bringing in some characters like Han Solo back was amazing. It brought nostalgia to me. But at the same time, it lost me in the sense of where this movie's going. A lot of the character development, to me, was a little slow. It was a little bit like they're going to show you more as we get that. And I've told you that before. I don't like it when they make a movie as an intro to what the movies are going to be in the future.
This is true. And I understand that there is like 80% buildup or 90% buildup for this very last scene at the end. And by now, I'm sure, do we have to say spoilers? I mean, like everyone has seen this movie.
There is something we're going to talk about that's a big hit in the movie, but go ahead.
Okay, say it?
Yeah.
All right. So at the end, we get to see Luke Skywalker again for like 30 seconds. And that just blew everyone out of the water because we kind of wanted it to happen. And then when it did, we're like, whoa, this is amazing. That just brings into question, is Rey his daughter, or is she, like, how is she a Jedi? Like, how does the Force work with her? Finn, which we haven't even touched on, the first African-American person who is sensitive to the Force. We're like, wait, he's a stormtrooper. He's not supposed to be part of this, but yet he's able to control lightsabers. He's kind of switching sides. Yeah, so it's like and you have a theory. We've talked
I think that's
many hours about this.
I think that's the reason I love the series overall, is more of the kind of theories and people's opinions on how this could work out. And I think that's why, like, I have a big opinion about how I feel like Rey is going to be going to the dark side. I could read up on that. And how Luke...
And you feel that Kylo Ren's going to be going to the other side, right?
So it's something where I'm excited for what the future is bringing. And that's kind of disappointing because I really wanted to enjoy this film. I really wanted to just go all in, give this a 10 out of 10, a perfect movie. And it didn't. It felt slow to me at certain points. One of the bigger scenes in this, of the fight scenes, was after the bar, which one of the characters in there is one of Anthony that he didn't like.
Maz Kanata? Yeah, I didn't care for her at all. Like, I felt that this is kind of like a Jar Jar Binks character for me. Like, did we really need this person?
It's a big statement.
Yeah, but because of the whole Jedi, or the Sith part, right? Yeah, but like, I digress. Maz Kanata is, like, for me, a disposable character, but you really liked her.
I liked her because it was the new Yoda, and that's where I'm saying, like, it's something where it reminded me of, oh, it's her Yoda. R2-D2 was the other one, BB-8. It was the exact same thing, and it's something where it's just that Finn reminds me of Han Solo. So, like, one
character is,
Kylo Ren reminds me of Darth Vader, and it's something like that where I kind of get lost. One character that was in this, and I wanted more, and they didn't give me, was Poe. Poe, to me, by Oscar Isaac, was amazing.
The great Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
He's showing his chops.
It was amazing, and they didn't give me anything of it. It's something where they kind of put it here and there. Like, I wanted that more backstory, and I think that's why I was kind of lost in this film.
Because they kind of bookend the movie, right? You see him in the beginning and you see him at the end, but like, what happened in the middle?
And this is almost a 3-hour film, and you're not gonna put him in this whole story. That's
what about Captain Phasma? That's another
character that I wanted to know more, and I got like maybe
she was badass. She was awesome, and we didn't really see
5 minutes, less than 5 minutes.
We have a great, funny scene between her and Finn, and I don't know, it's just really cool.
But it was.
I wanted to see more of her. It wasn't
enough. But what did won me over was the special effects, the way it's shot in the beginning of the film, the way Kylo Ren stops that.
Honestly, if the movie would have stopped right there, I'm like, this is the best Star Wars movie I've seen in I don't know how long, because the fact that we get to see the Force being used to stop a laser beam, and I know it sounds minute or dumb, but visually it's very striking.
It's something where all of those scenes were great. Even the scene between Kylo Ren and Han Solo, just the talking on that scene was amazing, and we all knew what was going to happen.
Kylo Ren's voice is so
I don't think there was a point where no one felt that pain come through them, and you saw it. All that, when Rey gets, I got chills right now thinking about it. When Rey comes lights, I thought it was going to go to Finn.
Yeah, so did I. I think everyone did.
It went to someone else, and I think those are the best scenes, some of the dialogue.
So you see, there is some good parts
to this movie.
Movie.
There's no way, I'm not saying this is going to be a 1 or 2, I'm saying this is a great movie, but it is a lot of copy and paste, and I get why they did it, but I do feel like they could have gone into more detail. Now, speaking on that copy and paste, what I want to do for this kind of, not a second part of the review, but kind of like what we're hoping for, Rogue One is that. I don't want it to be a copy and paste. I want Rogue One to be fresh. I want it to be new. I want it to be something where it doesn't include a lot of the Jedi effects. It includes these characters that are not super powerful and amazing and could do all of this stuff. Kind of, it's exciting me because it's not based on that. So this Rogue One is based off of something that happened before any of these movies got placed.
Right, before Star Wars.
So I want that. I don't want a Phasma character. I don't want this side story where there's so many little stories that I can't even focus on with big part of it.
But don't go in thinking that, because what if you get disappointed and it ruins the whole film for you? And I don't want that for that to happen to you. Mm-hmm. What I'm looking forward to with Rogue One is the fact that we just get to go back to the 1970s. I believe that the first 3 films were the best. The Force Awakens is really good. It's up there. And we all can agree that the prequels were not that great. Mm-hmm. But just the fact that we get to go see the beginning of the Death Star. I've always been a tech person when it comes to Star Wars. As you can tell by my t-shirt. I love, the machines, the robots in it, and I love the Death Star. And we get to see the origins of the Death Star.
Yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm really hopeful that this is going to be good. But at the same time, I'm not going in with too high hopes just because I know for a fact I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I love characters here and there, but hopefully you guys, could go and see that. Like that, we could get the review on that as well. So Force Awakens is a good film. I really like it. I recommend it to anybody to go watch it if you're a Star Wars fan or you're not. But because it is a copy and paste, and I don't like the way they develop some characters, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a bad film. It doesn't mean that I don't love the film. It just means that I love the originals more because it's an original idea. Like I said before, I know why they did this, but overall, because of the copy and paste, again, that's a 7 out of 10 for me.
For me, and I'm sure everyone in my age group is going to score it higher because we have that nostalgia feel to it. I give it a 9.5 because the sound effects, the visual effects, the costume design, even characters that I didn't like Maz. She was boring to me, but the design of her was amazing, and the different worlds we get to see. And the fact that we have a female lead, and an African-American lead. I really, really, really like that about it. So 9.5 for me.
Hey, what's up guys, Benji and Anthony here, and thank you for joining us for the Throwback Thursday review of The Force Awakens.
Join us on Friday, we're going to be reviewing Rogue One. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, so we're going to be having 2 videos that day, so it's going to be a non-spoiler and a spoiler review, guys. In the comments down below, let us know what you guys thought about The Force Awakens. Did you guys like it? You guys didn't like it? And also let us know which is your favorite Star Wars of all the trilogy.
And don't forget to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your co-workers. We're on Tumblr, we're on Instagram and on Facebook. And also let us know what videos you want to record for us in the new year.
And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the like button right under the video. And also don't forget to subscribe for more awesome films. Alright guys, have a good one.